Hello and welcome to One Club Champ. This is Aylesbury United and we're in the year 2034. We're giving this little video a go and recording it off the iPhone and recording my screen off the MacBook. So this is a low budget career save. We've just won the double. We just won the Premier League. We just won the Champions League, and we're starting out the 2034-2035 season. We're now playing at Craven Cottage, sharing Fulham's ground because we've got a 10,000 seat expansion of our Aylesbury United Stadium going up to 30,000. Let's quickly dive into the transfers that we have made for the year. So let's go over into our transfers and let's have a little look at what we've got. So as you can see here, what we've done is we've offloaded around about 129 million pounds worth of players. So we've said goodbye to Edgar. See you later, buddy. You know, he was a backup goalkeeper. He weren't really doing anything for us. He was picking up a fairly decent salary. So we said goodbye to him. And then we said goodbye to Errol Linden, one of our youth academy kids. And see you later. Go off to Hibernian. You know, what was it? 275k. Not much. Wilson, you know, box-to-box midfielder. Wasn't really a starter. And Espanyol offered 14 going up to 17 and a half. So, you know, he's not really going to start. We got those young Brazilians that are going to come back in. Jarell Alabaster, he'd been around for a while. Let's click into Jarell Alabaster, kind of go through him. 89 appearances in the league, 15 goals. As you can see, he'd spent 6 years with us. So time to say goodbye. We bought him for 9, sold him for 7.5. Goes to a Red Bull team in Germany. You know, there you go. Really wasn't going to play for us. Had a great season in 2030 with 12 assists. But, you know, in our team now where we play with the left wing backs, you can't really get away with just playing an out-and-out winger that can't defend. So Jarell Alabaster is gone. We said goodbye to Nurettin Ozil. AC Milan came in and offered 29 million. 23-year-old Swiss left wing back. Again, we've now got Yuki Kato and Matimbe. So to bring in close to 30 million with a guy that we basically paid 11.75 for, he's not a bad left wing back, but to be honest, there are better out there for us, especially technically. He was pretty average, although he can dribble. So anyway, goodbye to Nurettin Ozil. Thank you very much. That's 29 million in the bank. Let's see who else we sold across the team. So we have also sold Rodrigo Ipaguar. Lazio came in and offered 22 million for the guy. Bought him on a free transfer. Had him to come in. We sent him out on loan immediately to Reading, and then he went out on loan to Benfica. See you later, buddy. I think he made maybe one appearance. Yeah, one cup appearance. So 22 million for one cup appearance. Pretty good business there to sell Rodrigo Ipagare. I can't even say his last name. Anyway, goodbye, buddy. We've sent Bruninho out on loan. As you can see, his stats are pretty good. He's probably one of the better strikers in the Championship. Another year playing English football will be good for him. We've sold Angelo Giron. He's gone to Young Boys. And what do we get for him? What do we let go? We saw him for 9.5 going up to 11.75. This guy, Christian, great potential, but again, tackling of 6. He's a good winger, but he weren't going to fit in our new formation, especially as an inside forward. So let's take the 25 million, and we said goodbye. The only player, we normally bring in like 20 players, but the only player we're bringing in this time is Helenio. So here is, Heleno, that's it. Heleno is worth 48.5 million. We've brought him in on loan from Liverpool as Paulito's cover. He's got 4.5-star potential. He's excellent. We're only paying his wages. Let's go take a deeper dive. 56k a week. Now, in terms of what I was looking for as a DLP, especially in the defensive midfield role, great technique, great passing, great first touch. I wanted someone that had good anticipation and bravery, and teamwork, vision and work rate are really important things for us. So for the fact that he's 22 and he's Brazilian, he should really be an Aylesbury United player, but he's sitting at Liverpool, so he will provide excellent coverage for us. As you can see, that's his current regen face. We obviously need to give him a brand new face. So we'll reveal what we kind of do with him as we go forward. So there we go. Not much to do in transfers, you know, especially considering in the last few years we've invested, as you can see here, a lot of money. Club info, let's have a little look at where we are. Yep, we're at Craven Cottage with 35,000, so we'll get more money in. Bruninho is the hot prospect. The key player is the goalkeeper, Vlatko, who's excellent. Tiziano, Marcantoni, just a great centre-back for us. Then we got Marcelo Diaz Funchal. Let's go and have a look at Marcelo. There he is. What a striker he is. He's now worth 71 million. And our tactics haven't really changed. I mean, we've got the two attacking forwards. Here's our midfield. And then that second layer, the complete wing backs with a DLP and the two ball playing centre backs, and then the sweeper keeper. So we're into a season that's going to, hopefully we win it again. We want to try and bring through a couple of young players. So let's look at the young players that we are looking to bring through. Michael Hayden isn't going to be it. I mean, look, he's 21. He ain't good enough for our team anymore, which is a shame. We were hoping he would come through. Let's go into our under-18s. There isn't much talent. The only one is Carl England. Let's go and have a look at Carl England. Now, he's 17. He's got 2.5-star potential. Now, and it says he's way off first team level. But we've played him a little bit pre-season. Have a look, 2 appearances and an assist, average rating of 8. Now, he's a ball-winning midfielder, and he can go and sit in that midfield role instead of Jez Isaac. He's 6 foot, so he's got some good height about him. And as a 17-year-old, I believe if we play him, he might have a chance. So let's go into our fixtures. We've got Bristol City as the first game of the season. So we're going to get stuck into Bristol City, see what kind of damage we can do. As you can see, Man City have already gone. Let's have a look at the selection advice. The only thing I'm going to change is probably Sydney Alexander coming out for Jez Isaac here. Sydney Alexander, switch him out. Oh no, Jez Isaac is injured. What do we do here? Let's play Bokita. Bokita is the one we're going to give. He's already got some good relationship with Bukia and Kardec. Heleno will sit in instead of Paulita, who is not fit to start here. Aditya Sekan appears to be missing out here, so no, we'll put him in for Campagnati. And Sydney Alexander will go on the bench instead of Alves Sabino. These young Brazilians are coming in. They're all like wonder kids. They're all excellent. Again, this guy has got deep line playmaker role. He potentially could be the guy that we bring through here, but he isn't. We're training them up in that area, so he isn't quite. He's awkward there right now, but accomplished in that role. Work rate, vision, technique, passing, off the ball, all of the things. So in terms of his development and training, we're trying to play him. Let's set this up here. I think probably defend. Maybe let's get him on support. Get that passing going too. All right. Tries long range passes. I think we should probably discuss a new training thing here. So let's look at some passing training, and I want him to try and switch possession to the other side of the field. Thankfully, Jonathan Woodgate agrees with me, so that's very good. And now let's submit that team. And here we go. First game of the season. We haven't bought anybody, but our team is pretty good at this point. Double champions last year. And let's kick off. So here we go, Bristol City, first game of the season, away from home. We've gone to Ashton Gate. And we've, after a little kind of trial with the director TV highlights, we're only going 2D. Here we go. Elton Roden gets the ball at the back here. In Yuki Kato, Elton switching it into Heleno, out to Kato. Breezes past that player, into Kardec, and it's a rebounded shot. One of the things that you're going to hear a lot is this. Oh, Clayton, first goal of the season. Thank you very much. I was just about to say, as my MacBook was taking off, Bukita in that Jez Isaac role just lays it off to Clayton. He uses that acceleration and then a left foot finish across the goal. 1-0, Aylesbury United. And we've had 4 shots to their 0. Another highlight, Mark and Tony taking the throw in. I'm not sure why that was happening. Here we go, Clayton on the edge of the box, loses possession. And Glauber retains it, gets it back. Mark and Tony into Elton, back to Suarez. I probably think his name is not Suarez, it's probably Soares, right? Soares. Let's try that. Clayton wins the headed down rebound. Into Alan Kardec, lays it back to Heleno. Yuki Kato into Clayton. And it's all Aylesbury United here. Heleno with that big switch. Whoa! Woo! Glauber crosses the ball in. And Clayton finishes it. It looks like a volley. I don't know whether that's a header. Let's have a look. Kardec into Heleno. Heleno switches the point of attack. Glauber's got it out there. Nice cross in. And yep, that's a great header from way beyond the penalty spot. And that's a brace now. A brace for Clayton. We're 2-0 up, 15 minutes in and cruising already. Who says we need to make any more signings? We've got pretty much cover in all of the areas here. We've got Bristol in as a great backup to Soares. Let's call him Soares now. Mark and Tony, Elton Roden, the 2 centre-backs, but we've also got Aditya Secan and Campagnati. Glauber on the right, but also could be replaced by Joaquim. And then Kato on the left, also can be replaced by Matimbe. Mark and Tony gets up like a salmon coming out of the water, and that is just powerful, a powerful header, back of the net. Now Mark and Tony, he kind of attacks the ball from the far post, and so when we get Kato with the in-swinging corner, Mark and Tony had something like 14 goals last year, so Kardec has been booked. We don't want him to get sent out. Glauber launches the ball in, and Clayton on a hat-trick, nearly. Dias Funchal is like, don't worry Clayton, I'll still win top goal scorer. Which he did. He had, I think he's something like 20-something league goals last year. 3-0 up, and it's not even half-time. Dias Funchal loses out in the battle. Oh, he's already been booked. See you later, Sanchez. Things have gone from bad to worse for Bristol City. They're 3-0 down at half-time, and they are down to 10 men. Is there any real changes we want to make at this point? Probably not. I mean, we want to give a run out to probably Sydney Alexander, get that fitness up. Potentially Paulito, maybe. But right now, let's see if Clayton can go get his hat trick. So as we were saying, in the midfield, Bukita, and Kardec. Also poorly, Oak sits in that DLP role. Clayton with the breakaway here, in on goal. I think that's a good save by the goalkeeper to deny him his hat trick. And then we've also got, you know, a few of the other lads in there too. The other little Brazilians like Sydney Alexander can always come off the bench. So yeah, I mean, that midfield is pretty stacked. Up front, Clayton and DS Funchal. Cato with the corner. And Bristol City are on the break. Now, we should have enough at the back. And that's a pretty good save in the end by the goalkeeper. We always leave 2 up on corners, hopefully for the counter-attack. Go on, Saws. Let it go. All right, half an hour to go. Let's make a sub. We'll take off Alan Kardec, who's on a yellow card. Let's bring on Sydney Alexander. And you know what, we'll leave it at that. I was about to take off DS Funchal and give either Turati or Fabiano a run out. But a bit too early to do that. First game of the season. If there's 5 minutes to go, we'll give DS Funchal a rest. Should probably give a little bit of a shout. It's gone a bit low key. Right, Yuki Kato picks up the booking. Let's take off Yuki Kato, bring on Matimbi, and then what else? Yeah, let's take off DS Funchal, and we'll give Fabiano a run out. Fabiano can hit a free kick. 10 minutes to go. Matimbe into Heleno, Bukita out to Glauber. Glauber into Bukia. Pick that out. What a strike. I mean, this is some great football that we're seeing from the Ducks. Glauber on the right, touch inside to Bukia, and just, I mean, what a strike that is. World class. A thunderous drive, says the commentator. I mean, this is a great opening day. 4-0 away from home. Obviously tainted with the fact that Bristol City are down to 10 men. But you can only beat what's in front of you. And boom, 4-0. Start of the season, clean sheet. Clayton with man of the match performance with a brace. 2 assists from Glauber, another assist from Bukita, and an assist from Yuki Kato. And we go into the dressing room and we have sent a message to the rest of the league that we are still well within the rights to be champions and retaining the Premier League. So, thank you for tuning in. Not too sure this video thing is any good. No one really needs to see this face, but let's give it a crack, see how well it goes. All right, thank you for tuning in, and give us a follow. Thank you very much. Oh, and come on the Ducks.